here's the Electrify America in Madisonville, Texas. That's a screenshot. I think actually that's the one in Ennis. So you can see 41 kilowatt hours at 52%. This is going up to Dallas. That's what I'm getting there. And the next stop, I stopped in Ennis, Texas. The first one was just to add a little bump. At this point, I'm getting 48 kilowatts at a 3% battery remaining. And then it eventually did bump up to 50 kilowatts at 7% remaining. So definitely getting the 50, nothing more than that, and it was a little bit of a puzzler as to the other one. And here's the final puzzler. I'm not sure why it went to 41 kilowatt hours at 52%. That seems a little early to me. So someone can maybe shed some light on that in the comments. I thought it went greater charge up to like 55, but I could be wrong.
Hey there, Rob here, driving the new 2020 Bolt. Got 525 miles on this thing going to Houston from Dallas. Got a little scruff going here from the filming that I just did. Was on set yesterday. Spent the night in a hotel, charged up the Bolt. Now we're going back to Houston. So it says I've got 217 miles to go. Last time I looked, I'm about 14 miles short of getting home, and the wife wants to have lunch, so I'm going to go down and pick her up and see how far we get. Alright, so we're approaching the halfway point burn of the rated 66 kilowatt hours. I'm going to pull back a little bit. There you go, 136 miles traveled, and it's saying I've got 129 range left, as much as 152. That will go up a little bit as we drop into town for some slower travel. There's 33 exactly, 136.5. So you do the math on that, and you know that's the rated mileage. I'm sure you could get a few more miles before it's actually all gone. So, was that 274 miles of real world highway range, and roughly, you know, give or take. And I've got the cruise set on 62, and according to the GPS, that's what I'm doing. And that, I think, is how you get from Dallas to Houston without stopping to charge. We're on that edge of the window of, you know, if I have to stop to charge for, let's say, 10 minutes, or do I just keep going at a slower pace and save the 10 minutes, but it takes me a little longer to drive. All right, so 2020 Bolt, Dallas to Houston. I've made it into downtown Houston. I'm just a few miles short of the Nissan dealer. Basically, the wife suggested that I get some charge there for free while we eat lunch. My other car is a Leaf, so that's fair, I think. I'm showing 34 miles left. I am 99% certain I can make it all the way home, which I live on the other side of Houston, actually outside the city limits by a good bit. So I think if you drive this 62 to 65, middle of Dallas to middle of Houston, without using too much other stuff, like if it needs to condition the batteries, or if you need to run air conditioning is probably not too bad. If you need to run cabin heat, you might not make it, but definitely between those two cities, I'm going to have some screenshots after this showing what I'm at the Nissan dealer, and I'll also throw in like, hey, it's 18 miles home. I would have made this no problem. So thanks for watching. Give me a subscribe. There's going to be more interesting videos of all sorts: cars, flying, physical fitness, food, that sort of thing. Thanks for watching. Rob's out.